Alright YouTube, it's your boy Nasdaq Soldier, back with another forward testing video. Right now, it's right around my time. It did this setup right at open. It created this setup right now. We're finna look at it. It topped out right there. I'm just gonna mark this up just to mark it up real quick, just to see what it's doing, because it looked like it's coming to a support. Okay, so we basically in a range, but according to our strategy and our plan, we under the 14 EMA. So we just gotta see how price gonna move. Okay, it came to our furthest area right up in here, and sellers trying to come back in this overall sell setup, and it's rejecting the 14 EMA on the 5-minute chart. But in this situation, we would want a whole nother setup. Instead of trying to take this for sellers to keep coming back in right here, we would rather a whole nother setup, because we want to go with the momentum at the moment of the setup, and sellers coming right back in at the moment of the setup. Yeah, see, we wouldn't have took that just because it reacted off there like that. We're getting this setup in the uptrend right here. 5-minute chart, you see we above the 14 EMA. We're getting this setup. It's just not created it. Now we need a pullback. You see price is so in momentum and so strong, it's like we ain't getting what we want. We is not getting what we want. But we finna see what price do. It just broke out right there. Let's see if it'll pull back. It's like I ain't gonna lie, it's like these markets is just so much volume. It's like it's just not moving right. I know it's gonna slow back up eventually. It should, whenever it do. But right now, it's like it's just so much volume that it's creating the setups, but the setups not playing out, exactly how you would want them, because the volume is just too crazy. But we do got this setup. This our furthest area. We finna see. It's dang near giving the pullback, right to this area. Hopefully it don't stop right there. Hopefully it don't stop right here at the top of this candle, and it actually come back. Yeah, we wouldn't get in that right there. We wouldn't have got in, because it didn't come to our furthest area either. That's booty. It's giving this setup after it gave this first setup. It didn't make it all the way up. It stopped right here. I guess rejecting this supply right here on the 5-minute. We can see. Only thing about this setup is that it's a sell setup, but the only thing about it is it's above this 14 EMA. So it's like we should be waiting for a buy setup to keep taking it up. Alright. I'm finna say, we're finna see what price finna do right here, because it look like it's getting heavy. and it's a setup. It just created a double top, and they've been doing double tops and double bottoms and all that, so it just broke out right there a little bit. And this is the area we could catch this breakdown. Like, it's almost tempting to get in right at this moment. Wow. It's almost tempted to get in right there, but it's still just now just created this setup. Hold on. If I was to get in right there, it was tempting. Like, I could see it, you know. I was finna see where my stop loss was gonna be, because it'll still give me room. It give it room for it to come back up in here to still go back down. But I guess, you know, it was already set in motion because of the volume, and it double topped the volume already finna come in. That's just something to, you know, that's just something to look out for. You know, if it go down and play out, it play out. I mean, it's literally like right there. But how we supposed to get in is we wait for this to come back up in here, and then we get in on a continuation down if it pulled back up. That's how we were supposed to get in on something like this. Oh, there you go. That would have played out right there. Getting in right there. That would have been take profit. Alright, it looked like it's actually trying to break out of this range now, and it's giving the setup. It just made new highs right here. Well, it did already, and it's coming back, and it's pushing it right back up again. So let us get the pullback that we want, and this could be the trade of the day for us right here. This could be us, and we could be done. Because they giving it to us, you know, they giving us the setup. It's acting like it's breaking out of the range. Alright, on this pullback, we don't want it to close below this, because that's that furthest spot that buyers would say. We don't want it to close below there. Man, it's not pushing. It broke that little high right there. Let's see. All right. See, just that pullback like that right at the end. That's what messed it up. See, yeah, that little pullback what messed it up right there. See, they wigged down, they wigged down, it came, then they pushed it right back up. They just gotta stay strong. Okay, that's what I'm saying. It's like that pullback bull crap, man. I was thinking about it right there, but it's like that pullback right there is like, it's not strong. It's not, these candles not strong, bro. Dang. And it's making me chase price way up here to try to get in on a breakout. Should we do it? We're gonna try it. We're going for the breakout. I don't like this trade already. I don't like it, because I already know what I wanted to see to enter this trade, and I didn't see what I wanted to see in the midst of these candles for me to get in this trade, and then it pushed way up here. This not how I would enter this trade. Even if it don't go down and then it wick back up and do go play out anything. This is not how I enter a trade. And which I felt it. You know what I'm saying? It's like I dang near had to force that. And if I gotta force a trade like that, then why am I even trying to take it? You know what I'm saying? It could still go up and probably, still go break out or whatever, but we don't enter trades like that. And even off this one, look, it would have been, even off this one, like, I don't even know if I would have got in on that one. On that tap and then that strong push right there. Well, that's what I wanted to see the first time. And then I would have been in this trade. If this candle right here would have happened the first time up in here somewhere, then I would have took the trade and been in it. But I wouldn't have got in off these little candles right here. Then that push, I do not take trades like that. I get in on strong momentum candles like that if it would have happened over here. Cause see, I wouldn't have to force that. Like, I see the volume coming, I see my setup, and then I see the volume coming in off of my setup. That's a no-brainer. You know what I'm saying? I would take that. But I wouldn't have got in on none of these candles. And then that's 1, 2, 3. And then that push up is like, I don't get in on trades like that. And on this setup, we wouldn't have got stopped out. It came close. It tapped back up into here again. And then pushed on up out of there. But in a sense, this is the candle we actually would get in on. We just wanted this candle over here. That's the only thing about this. Like, why had to do all this and then give us the candle over here? We could have got it right here. But I mean, that's what it is, though. That's what it is. I'm trying to be more specific about the things that I'm doing. That's all that is. Just trying to be more specific, but this the setup. This is the setup. It might not have happened. It played out right there. It just played out. But it might have not had happened how I wanted it to, because I know price ain't perfect, but I just hate that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting what I want, because I know most of the time, it's like before this volume kicked in, I know that price can give me exactly what I want, how I want it. But it's just... So shoot, that's a 1-to-1 win. Yeah, I impulsed into that trade, in which I didn't like it, because I did impulse into it. It didn't stop me out, but I don't know. I rather had a candle like that than all this bull crap and then that push, because like it just don't feel right. It's like ain't no volume, but this is volume, But yeah, that's it right there. I'm done with these charts. I'm done with the crap. But yeah, price was in the range today. We only had about 2 setup opportunities. One of them was like a breakout coming back up into this area. You know what I'm saying? Again, it just didn't happen how I wanted it to, but it happened. And this one right here, it didn't happen how I wanted it to, but it happened. But I guess I just have to get used to the, price ain't gonna do exactly what I wanted to, but just pay attention to my setup, pay attention to what's going on, and adapt So yeah, man, Nasdaq Soldier price was booty again today. It's just been booty, but we're gonna keep it pushing. And we're gonna keep it going. Next time I'll be on here, I'm gonna be actually trading the prop firm account because it reset on the 13th, and like I could have been reset it myself, but I just noticed myself gambling instead of trading. Like that's all I was doing. Like sometimes, yeah, I chill. You know what I'm saying? I wait for my setup. Sometimes catch the setup. It play out. But the other times, I just catch myself gambling. You know, so that's why on these past 2 weeks, what I'm saying, you can see I'm actually taking it serious. Like I'm waiting for my setup and taking my setups, in a certain type of way. And I ain't doing nothing outside of that. I ain't doing nothing outside of me waiting for my setup. Like even the time, like I was trading at 5 p.m. When the market first opened, uh, 10 o'clock at night, 6 o'clock in the morning. It's like I was doing all that. You know what I'm saying, during all them challenges and all them challenges I was failing. And I'm at like number what, 15, 16, something like that. Finna be 17 or something like that. And it's like this is the first time I actually, what I'm saying, I waited only until my time to trade, 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock. That's all I've been doing. Waiting for my time, waiting for my setup, and then just see how I go. I ain't be giving the charts no other time but this specific time. And I've been having it on my chart this whole time. Even before I even start putting it on my chart. This, man, I supposed to been doing this for a long time, man. This time frame, around this time, I supposed to have been doing it. Like even with myself, like everything that I'm doing now, waiting specifically for a time, specifically for a setup, back to back to back, just to set up. This is my first time actually doing it, and I hate that it took me so long to get to this point. But now I'm finally doing it, and it's less stressful because I'm only giving stress 2 to 3 hours of my time. Because being in the markets, what I'm saying, it shouldn't be stressful, but most of the time it's just stressful, because like what I'm saying, you trading, so it'd be a little tight, a little stress on your brain. But me doing it like this, it's like it's no stress. It's still stress in there, but it's dang there like no stress. I got my time, I got my setup, and all I do is wait for my time, and all I do is just wait for my setup, and then everything else is what it is. So yeah, I'll be trading next week for real. And look at the breakout. Look at the breakout. Damn, finally getting up out of this range. But yeah, we done for the day. We done. We done. Yeah, we chilling. But yeah, Nasdaq Soldier. I'm out.